Right. Hey, here we go. We are live on YouTube now. Just check. All right. So guys, let's start gallery. All right. So someone here is our first time. I think you got Beatriz. I saw in the last immersion, right? I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
you. I was
I
watching the YouTube channel.
I participated in some of the previous sessions in the
Nice.
past 3 days. It's my third day here at Talk and Talk, and as I'm on the trial week, I'm joining and I'm trying to participate of every session.
Oh, me. 1 sec. Hear me, guys? My internet is stable. You know, I will try to change my. Oh, I think now it's lagging. Oh, let me. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Yes.
Lagging a lot for me. I got. Yeah,
Sometimes
but
there's a delay.
for me, yeah. The let me just change my. Oh, now it look like because
Maybe you should turn
waste my
off the
time.
video.
So if I understand, you are. I didn't get. Oh, maybe it's turning. Guys, let me just.
Yeah. John Harton's connections is fault.
I think he fell.
Não, a conexão dele caiu.
I think his internet. Assim, acho que se ele entrasse só com áudio, que nem eu tô fazendo, acho que seria melhor. Aí daria só para ouvir, pelo menos. A minha internet também é ruim.
Verdade.
I'm back. I don't know what's happened today. My connection is horrible. It's not usually to happen this with me. Oh, my bad. Unstable. I, I'm not. I'm not good. Doesn't work to change. Oh, I think now it's a little more okay for me. I will try. I'm sorry for I ask your patient, but let me see if on YouTube we are the live. Let me check. Uh, let me see. I don't know if I lost. All right. Look like the same. Perfect. All right. So let's start, guys. The topic today will be like conflict and war. And first of all, I'm gonna introduce myself and I'm gonna explain about TNT. So Beatriz, I hope you are enjoying this immersion, welcome the community. And yeah, Talk and Talk is a platform for practice your English. Not only English has another idiom like Spanish, Italian, French, I guess, and so on. If you want to know more, check below. For the people who are watching us on YouTube, has a link. Uh, and yeah, uh, today I'm not going to split us in small room because we are only here four. If more people start arriving, I'm gonna split, but I think you're not happen today. Only few people subscribe it. So let me paste here the questions and I need to split in two groups because when you have so much text, the Zoom don't allow me to paste everyone in the together. So the first part and the last part. So we have like 16 questions. We don't need to answer every question. No, is for have more options. And so let's start. And Bruna, do you want to start to introduce yourself for your practice English, please?
Yes. Good afternoon, guys. How are you today, Johnny?
I'm sorry.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm a little messy because my dog is here. My connection is unstable, so I'm not used to stay this very disorganized. I'm really sorry, but
I
yeah,
understand it.
I'm okay.
Hello,
But
guys.
go ahead.
Do you hear me well? Okay, my name
Yeah.
is Bruna. I am 25 years old. Yes, 25 years old. I am living in São Paulo, Morumbi. I was born in Osasco. And nowadays, I'm just studying to technology area, but I'm graduating in the pharmacy college. In my free time is I'm trying to come back to reading more books, and I'm liking to make drawing animes and watch random videos, and it's that.
Oh, Bruno, I'm sorry. I discover now if I close my door, the connection will down. But I already know you just for Beatriz to know you more and Gabriele.
Yes,
And did you finish your introduction?
yes.
All right. Beatriz, do you want to start? Do you want to introduce yourself, please?
Okay, sure. Well, I am 35 years old. I'm from Curitiba, but I've lived here in São Paulo for 12 years. I'm food engineer and I work at procurement area at a retail company. And my main goal with the English speaking practice is to use it at work and to have some opportunity to use more of this language at my daily routine at work. And personally, I like to play sports like yoga, swimming, to be in contact with nature. So I love to travel to beaches and mountains. So I really love plants. So at home, I love gardening, and I love to watch movies also.
Nice, a lot of things. Thank you, Beatriz. Uh, thank you. And Gabriele, do you wanna introduce yourself?
Sure. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Gabriele. I'm 25 years old. I live in São Paulo. I have a degree in radio and television, but I'm not working in the field right now. I'm looking for a job. In my free time, I like to read, watch TV shows. I love animals. I have a cat, and I also love plants, and I love drawing, and that's it.
Nice. Thank you, Gabriele. Isabelle is one more participant. Try to join us. Let me see if she's coming. Oh, not yet. I'm going to introduce myself for a while. I'm Johnny Herton. I'm 26. I live in Osasco, São Paulo, and yeah, I like to play chess. I'm Christian, and I study. My major was electrical engineering. Nowadays I started my master degree, and I work with electricity market. I like studies this area, you know. And today the topic could be like conflict and like I hope you like it. And Isabelle, welcome. Good afternoon. Do you wanna introduce yourself? We started now. Can you hear me, Isabelle? So, you're muted. I don't know if you are starting to speak, but all right. All right, Isabelle. No, take your time, no rush. I you start it, and then when you ask you make your introduction, you know. Beatriz, the question number one. Have you learned any martial arts or other form of fighting? If not, would you like to?
Oh, yes. When I was a child, I learned judo, and I went from the white uh, to the gray faixa. I don't know how to say that. And
Maybe belt? I don't
belt.
know if belt.
Okay. So I
Uh,
went to
I'm not sure.
I did the transition from the white belt to the gray one, and I then stopped practicing judo because it was more related to the school that I was where I was studying, so it was interrupted. But I don't understand the reason for that. But I interrupted the practicing of judo. I remember that I liked it so much, and it was a great experience. But after this, I didn't practice martial arts or any type of fighting anymore. I think that it's very interesting, and I would like to start to practice again, maybe jiu-jitsu.
Nice.
I think it's very interesting because there's something about respect and about your limits and the limits of the other one, the people you're fighting with. So it's very interesting because it's not just a fight. It's also something that you can learn, and a skill that you will develop at the same time you are practicing a sport. So it's very interesting for me.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah, it's definitely in general the people who practice like seriously like any martial arts, they have some rules. They can't fight in the street, you know, like it is very serious, it's so seriously. And thank you, Beatriz. And just one more question. For how long that you practice judo?
Maybe 2 years, something like that. And I was a child, so it was many time ago.
I see, I see. All right, thank you, Beatriz. And you, Bruna, have you learned any martial arts or other form of fighting? If not, would you like to?
Yes, when I was 13 years old, I practiced capoeira. I don't know how to say that in English.
I think
And
it's typical from Brazil.
usually, yes, specific from Brazil. I really love to make that, but my mother take me, but they're fighting. I so sad. And I'm trying to make Muay Thai and Ninjutsu. And I try make Jiu-Jitsu too, but I'm not continued with that. And nowadays, I'm really like to back in the fight, but I recently discovered a problem with my bags. I forgot
Oh,
coluna.
I
How to say
see.
coluna in English?
I think it back. Ah, I forgot let's find together.
I
Coluna.
research.
Mm, Spine, maybe not
Column,
exactly.
spine.
Column, all right.
Yeah,
Because column maybe is for more construction, I guess.
yes.
But I think spine for columna vertebral, I guess. But
Yeah,
is exactly in your spine the problem?
yes.
I
This.
see.
But
Hmm.
but I will come back to the fights yet.
All right, nice to have some. I think it's important for women know to martial arts to defend, especially from
Yes,
some guys. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I totally agree.
hmm
it's
Yeah,
totally important for
because
our life.
yeah, unfortunately, we have like this uh horrible problem in our society, Yeah. So
Yes.
let's okay, thank you, Bruna, thank you, Beatriz, and Gabriele, would you like share about question number one?
Sure. So I never practiced any martial sports actually. Unfortunately, sorry. But I always I want to learn a martial art. I like capoeira or Muay Thai because I don't know. I think it's really interesting. I like to watch in the Olympics too when Brazil is competing. Yeah, unfortunately, I have never had the chance, but I like it and I want to do it one day.
Nice, nice, really nice. Thank you, Gabriele. And how about you, Isabelle? I don't know if you already fixed your microphone. Uh, putting the typing message on chat if you uh are listening or not. All right, I'm gonna move on, Isabelle, and then I'll back you for your right. Let me see. Let me see different question. Uh, all right, let me follow the sequence. Uh, okay, Beatriz, the question number four. What is your opinion on the use of military force as a means to resolve conflicts between nations?
Well, I disagree with this type of strategy of solving issues and solving differences. I think that using military force is 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 very complicated because I don't think I can't find right way to use military force. It's very difficult because in wars we see that we never achieve a good result. And in other situations, using military force, in my opinion, we also don't achieve a positive scenario. So I disagree with military force as a solution for any problem. I don't like military force.
And so I think I agree with you. In my opinion, violence creates more violence, you know. At the
Yes.
same time, I know it is like important for a nation has a military force for defensive from maybe invasion, you know, like. But yeah, I don't like this idea. Like, if you know, take U.S. for example, the military force, they try to spread for a lot around a lot of countries, and I think it is terrible, this idea about war. Has
Yes.
a question below. I will share more my opinion, but yeah, do you want to add something, Beatriz? I'm sorry.
Yes, to me it's an absurd, in fact, because I think that military force is not only about the physical thing, the people and the arms and all this stuff, but it's related to how rich is a country and how powerful is each country. So if we analyze, all the wars are always finished with more powerful and richer country, besides the poor country that can't defend itself. It's unfair. So if all the countries could have the same military force and the same power on that, I think it would start fairly at first time. But it's not the way the things happen. So it's always unfair because a richer country always attacks a poorer country, and it's a huge problem, and it's related to how much money each country has and how much power each country also has.
Oh, perfect, Beatriz. Thank you for sharing answer. So, Bruna, I know you like history. Let me ask you the question number 6. Can you think of any historical conflicts that could have been resolved without resorting to war? How might this have been activated?
1 second, I will translate the question. I don't understand that.
Oh, I turn off my camera because it's too much lagging for me. Can you hear me well, right? So
Yes.
just
Do you hear me now?
focus in the first part.
Do you hear me now?
About in history. Oh yeah, I can hear it very well. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think about any historical conflict because I'm thinking that's a wrong mistake of the people of how to say people commit, and this serve to make the future generation think more about that, And I'm thinking it's not have a mistake in the past, we not grow up with improvement or thinking about this.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I don't listen you.
Oh, you can. Oh, just her or everyone can listen? Can listen me? Let
I
me
can
check one
listen.
more.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking his connection is useful.
I'm back. Me now?
Sorry, I'm not hear you.
Oh, not yet.
There's a delay.
Oh, my bad. Let me. And now, can anyone hear? Can listen me? Not yet.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hear me now?
Now it was perfect.
Oh, I'm really sorry. My internet today is not collaborating with me. You know. Yeah, your answer. Then
I'm not hearing.
add something, Bruna.
Tá cortando muito.
Are you Beatriz?
It cut it and there was a delay. I didn't understand you.
All right.
Maybe if you turn off the camera and we can listen to yours, I think it's better.
What about now? Can you?
It's better.
Yeah,
Everyone
Yeah.
can hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I will ask you if I turn off again, just can you someone can because the idea to can you continue? I'm gonna fix my connection. Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Do you hear me?
yeah,
Okay.
I can hear, but my connection is so unstable. So just continue if I stop, if I you know.
Okay, for resume, I'm thinking if we didn't have the mistake in the past, we don't learn it today. And I don't thinking any historical about it. Don't have a resolving with war.
I think thank you, Bruna. I think now I turn off my camera to see if it's better. And all right. So Gabriele, let me ask you the question number let me see. I'm gonna ask you the question number 14. The third world war will probably involve a nuclear weapon. What are the consequences if this happens?
I think it will be the end of the world as we know it because it would be so destructive. We know what happened in Japan, the two bombs that was launched there, and that accident that happened. I don't remember now. Chernobyl, and it was so. There even a series, a TV show about Chernobyl that was really uh, faithful to the facts, at least the scientist point of view of it, and it was so destructive. Until I watched it, I didn't know it was so damn complex. And today we know that these countries has these weapons like the United States and Russia, and I think that today the technology is far more advanced, so it's far more um, destructive. I think it's much more powerful. And I keep thinking if they launch a bomb to somewhere, how it would be so destructive, and how the radiation will spread with the wind, and maybe could destroy a country. We don't know. It's awful. I hope that never happens, but yeah, I think it would be like the end of the world as we know it, because it's it's too powerful, and I don't know. I'm really afraid of it. Uh, yeah. I hope one day these countries stop doing this kind of technology, forbidding this kind of technology, because it's far it's far too much dangerous. Is anyone speaking? I think vocês. Acho que a internet dele caiu de novo, então. Bruna, se você quiser responder alguma pergunta, ou responder essa mesmo, para continuar.
Isabelle, já respondeu?
Não, mas eu não sei se ela está respondendo pelo chat. Isabelle, você está aí?
Question 7?
Pode ser, a que você preferir.
Ok. Pera, 6. Or 7, pera, me perdi. 1 minute. Seven. I believe that things could be resolved pacificamente, after we are thinking, and civilized woman, or should we? Acho que as coisas deveriam ser resolvidas pacificamente e não com guerra.
Oh, can you listen me, guys?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Now I share my 4G. I think a little better. Let me. Can you listen? I think he was answering. Did you finish your answer? Do you want to add something? All right. I don't know if you can listen to me. So, Bruna, let me ask you the question number 16. Many soldiers suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, after serving in war. What kind of experience do they have that lead to PTSD? It's a difficult question, but just share if what comes to your mind.
I'm thinking is all the things what's happening in the war is so traumatic and stress. And when we watching that movie, how to say it in English, the last man. Até o Último Homem.
Oh, I already saw this movie. It was amazing. Yeah.
Yes, Unto the Last Man. Okay. And I'm thinking about it, that movie. We can see how to the war represents our life. And I'm thinking it's not this about it, the context of the war. And when you see a house destroyed, and they see a toy that left behind it, or children dead, and I'm thinking is all the context to living a soldier to have a stress post trauma. And I'm thinking is anyone living the war without your mental health safe. I'm thinking is when the soldiers so how to say obrigado, obligation to
Obligate.
obligate in the to fighting in war. I don't know, it's so difficult thinking about that.
Yeah, yeah. Just for rethink, because imagine it is a human to kill another human, you know, like the same species, the same. You are see a person similar than you, and then you need to kill the person. So by the way, about the effects, physical effects, like
Or you kill or you die, and don't have
yeah,
time for to make them wrong or make the mistakes.
yeah,
Don't have time for this.
yeah. That's it. And basically, sometimes you lost your friend, you know, closer than you, in a tragically way, and then you maybe about the bombs, you know. I know
Yes,
some guys, they witness, they wake up after the war, wake up in the night, they was dreaming a lot, so it's very 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 damage for his brain, you know, for his body, for his mental health. So the consequence
especially
after the war was horrible.
yeah, especially when we have to example for the past, and today the people commit the same mistake. I don't know, this so freaky.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bruna. Was very in a ideal world. I hope don't exist war, but we see nowadays 2023 we have war with the invasion of the Ukraine in Russia, you know.
Yes.
But thank you, Bruna. Do you want to share? Do you want to add something else, or that's all?
No, it's all.
All right, thank you, Bruna. And Gabriele, hey, I think uh, let me see. Yasmin, are there? If my connection fall again, please help me because today is so unstable, you know. And so, Isabelle, I saw your message, so don't worry if you want to only participate like listening, all right? But let me know if you want to speak, all right? So, Gabriele, let me ask you. Let me see. The question number has a good one here. Let me see about drones. Where I put this question? Let me see.
12?
One sec. 12. Yeah. So how do you feel about the use of drones and other advanced technologies in a warfare? Do you think they make war more or less ethical? Just feel free to just answer.
I don't think war can be ethical with or without technology, so I'm totally against it. I am all about diplomatic and dialogue, like conversation. So it's the way to resolve things. And but I think it's kind of sad because the technology has a lot of potential to make our lives better in different ways to to improve the quality of our lives, but people use it to war.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like this, right? I think I don't know if this story is true, but I heard that Santos Dumont, he was a Brazilian, and he was the maker of the airplane, and he killed himself when it started to be using to war because he went depressed to see it. I don't know if this is true, but it's really sad because you invented something. He was a genius, and he has a dream of making, I don't know, making people travel through the air, and suddenly it's starting to use it up to kill people, and it's so horrible. And the same thing with robots that people are disinvolving these
Mm-hmm.
days. I mean, it's a great technology. It could be used to good things, but it's probably we know it's going to be used to wars to avoid people, soldiers, real people to go there and use robots to kill uh, other people, and it's really, really, really sad.
Yeah. And Gabriele, just one more question for you. Question number 9. Do you believe that non-violent methods of conflict resolution are effective? And can you give an example of a successful non-violent movements or protest? This is a difficult question, I guess, to think.
Yes, I don't know if I get it right, but I think methods of conflict resolution that are non-violent. I mean, I think diplomacy, conversation,
Mhm.
debates. I don't know the word, but I think that's the way, making agreements, accordos. I don't know how to say it, but this is the way, to not use violence. And that's really, I know it's really complex because we have a lot of uh, people that don't think that way, and they are powerful, they have money, and they can choose to use violence, like the president of Russia,
Mhm.
he started a
Russia, yeah.
war. Yeah, so it's it's complicated, but I think I hope we make it a way to improve these conflicts and make it less and less violent, and um, you to be united because we all live in the same planet. We have to join to be united to live in this country
Mhm.
and making accords because we know that the climate, what is happening there with the global warming and all the stuff, then we need each other to and we need everyone to help. And it's not time to be fighting against this these things like Russia, the president of Russia did it. And I think, can you give examples of successful non-violent movement or protest? I don't know if I have one in mind, but I know many conflicts was resolved, and many wars and violent conflicts was avoided through conversation, through diplomacy. So I think we have to learn more about it, more how to debate, to actually listen and making accords to the people. To all these days, people are just arguing with each other, that not listening, just waiting to speak, the time to speak. And I think we need to learn to be more diplomatic, since child, to improve, to make adults more responsible, and to avoid violence, conflicts, and this kind of stuff.
And what about you, Bruna? Did you answer this question?
I'm sorry, I don't hear you.
Can you hear now?
I'm here, but I don't understand what to say.
Oh, okay. So, and did you answer this question?
How? It's number 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to that many examples or about it, no violence, but I'm not agree with that violence. I'm thinking that human have especially for intelligence to make okay, in the first I have a space for anyone in this world, and I'm thinking is all the point of view have to how to say, one second. I'm thinking is all the point is have to listen in the words, and I agree with you. Humans totally totally able to make to take our difference and to make a debate and to make your conversation. I'm thinking that I'm not agreeing with the violence to resolve the problems.
Yeah, I think like sometimes this conversation could be like enough. Yeah, but some people don't think in this way. So I think we can go to one, but so do you want to continue to be a part of human history? Do you think it is possible to create a world without war? So Bruno, let's start this one with you. Do you think it's possible?
Sorry, your audio is so cut. I don't hear.
Oh, it is the number 13. Do you believe that will continue to be a part of human world, human history?
Totally sincere. I think is when have to exist human. So when I'm thinking is that human is never to make resolve our problems without the conflict, because constantly we having that people to make an improvement and make or think, I have to say, seus pensamentos and make it to the people. Okay, do you have to accept me in that way? And you not accept me, I will conflict with you. I'm thinking is when existed human is the word is there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I totally agree with you. I think like sometimes we don't agree with people, and we think that because of this, we can like argue and so Johnny, you can go ahead. I was asking Bruna like the number 13, but you.
Thank you, Yasmin. And yeah, let me. Isabelle, can you hear me? Do you wanna? Can you answer some question? I will ask you if your audio is working. Let me see. The question number 7. Let me paste again. I don't know if you can listen. Can. How do you feel about the concept of just war? It is ever justifiable to go to war? I don't know if Isabelle can speak. So Gabriele, I'm gonna move this question for you, all right? Can you answer the question number 7?
Yes, sure. You know, like I said before, I don't think it's it's just typical to go to war. I'm like I said, I'm totally against it. I truly believe that we can learn to dialogue, to focus more in the diplomacy, to talk, you know, conversation is the way, making accord, making agreements, and never go to war. Always approach it with a non-violence ways, and it's all about the diplomacy. And I think this is everything. So I'm totally against war, and I think all the it must be like forbidden. And I know it's not. I think it is more complex than that. And but I think we have to learn to be more argumentative, to actually listen and understand each other, so we can make it meet in the middle, you know, making an agreement. And it's I think we as a world have to focus on this. We have to learn to debate and to be more respectful with everyone. And I think that's it.
Especially the person who think different from our opinion, right? So yeah, we don't need to resolve in a conflicted way. Gabriel, thank you so much. Isabelle, can you answer now the question number 7?
Okay, I don't believe that war can be a good or just thing. I think the conflict can be resolvido. Como eu falo resolvido?
Done, maybe. I'm not sure if it has one other word, maybe better, but I think done.
Resolvido by entering into agreement between the parties. Acho que pode ser resolvido entre acordo entre as duas partes.
I see. Yeah, definitely. All right, thanks, Abedi. Guys, I put the link for the survey here. Today, I'm really asking you apologize. Sorry for my connection. You know, Bruna knows usually doesn't happen these ways, but you know, technology sometimes fail with us. So, Bruna, please, do you have some about the experience today? I think now my internet is better a little, only in the end. But I mean, just want to know from you girls about less. Just want to know about your experience, and if it has some different questions that make you think a little about this, about conflict, about war nowadays. So because this is the problem is with the human beings, you know. So Bruno, go ahead, just share your experience, and it has something that is special for you today to think.
So thinking about that is so sad when we looking for all the context, the actually context. But my experience in talk in this meeting is so great. All the times I participate in that. All the times I'm learning new things and new words and new ways to improve it my English. And I really like this topic today because I'm so many reflection. And I really like that when I make my post on LinkedIn, I will
Uh-huh.
have talking about it with that. I have a lot of things to talking about that. So thank you,
Nice.
Bruno.
My pleasure, and I'm really sorry about the connection one more time. And I maybe are you connect? Are you try to find you on LinkedIn to make a connection, right?
The human we creating to make to perfect, and then we not when the technology will perfect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes that does work, right? Doesn't work.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Bruna. Oh, thank you so much. My pleasure. Gabriele, do you wanna share your experience with us today, and even what with the problems, techniques problems? Did you like the topic? So, and by the way, after put your opinion in the link, give your honest feedback. So go ahead.
I love it. I find it very interesting, and it's a topic that I never talk in English, so I have to search for more words to like homework, and
Mhm.
I love it, and I like it. I was having trouble with my internet too. I was using the cell phone, the 4G
Oh, I
too,
see.
and that's why I'm with my camera close. And it happens. It's okay, but great topic. Was awesome, guys. I love the conversation.
Oh, thank you, Gabriele, for your comprehension, and thank you for being present here with us today. And Isabelle, do you wanna share your experience today, even with the problems with the internet also? I think internet today was the problem for of us. Isabelle, did you understand?
Um, yes, I really like it, the topic of today class. It's different and it made me reflect. My English is still very raw, but she being here has helped me practice pronúncio, que é a minha
Nice.
dificuldade. I
I see.
apologize for my internet.
Oh, no worries. I feel you, really feel. So Isabelle and Bruna, Gabriele, and Yasmin, thank you for your support also. Thank you, girls. Please give your feedback. Feel free to be honest. And I hope to see you on next Sunday, all right? And thank you so much. Have a great rest of the Sunday. No, Sunday, yeah, Sunday. And that's it, girls. Bye-bye. Take a rest. Take care.
You
Bye
send the link
bye.
to make it.
Sorry,
Bye.
Bruna?
You send the link to make
Oh
your.
yeah, I put in the message. Let me paste again. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put here. Here, can you see them in the chat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.
All right. Let me leave.